topic of this video is how to make money in an intentional community. So let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, money and how to make it. Well, maybe it's not our favorite topic, but it's pretty important. And to start off, let's get rid of the idea that money is downright evil, or even a necessary evil. It's not any kind of evil. Money is simply a tool used to store and exchange value. If you are doing something that others find valuable, they may reward you by providing you with something that you find valuable. Many popular mediums of exchange, such as government fiat currencies, gold and silver, or Bitcoin, you may find valuable due to the fact that you can easily receive them, store them, and convert them into other things that you find valuable. For example, I can buy fruit with US dollars at a local market, or I can buy a plane ticket on cheapair.com with Bitcoin. Gold and silver I can't really spend anywhere except for a few shops in New Mexico and maybe India, but it is a good store of value historically. To me, it is very valuable as a retirement savings account. So now that we've undemonized money, let's talk about how to provide value to the world so that you receive value in return. It's easy to do in a relatively wealthy country such as the US, Canada, or Sweden. What about if you want to move the fam to Ecuador or Costa Rica or Cambodia and join an intentional community? Perhaps one of the Frugivore Raw Foodist communities that we are forming at fruithavenicovillage.com and terrafruitist.com. You could certainly do any manual labor and make the typical local wage, which in a developing country might be anywhere between $4 and $20 for 8 hours of work. But that's very inefficient, considering that you come from a developed country and you might have knowledge, skills, or connections that allow you to make that amount every hour or every minute. So why not leverage what you have to make more? Then you can spend less time generating cash and more time developing your property, planting fruit trees, helping the community. I'm not an expert in this subject. If I were an expert in making money, I'd be rich. But I'm going to list some of the ways that I've seen people make money at Fruit Haven, Terra Fruitis, and other communities with a brief description of each. Then if something piques your interest, you can look into it further. By the way, I'm putting a bonus idea at the end of the video, so you gotta watch till the end. Sorry, I know it's like 10 minutes, but it's a great idea. Okay, so online coaching. Some people make good money coaching others online. Some people do general health coaching. Others do very specific things like trauma counseling, eyesight improvement, personal development, or specific areas of nutritional therapy. It depends on your area of expertise. Please don't do it if you don't know what you're doing. Teaching languages online. Some people teach a language, most commonly English, on various websites that hire English teachers. Some websites require a degree or certificate, and some don't, so it's not out of the range of possibilities for you, even if you have no teaching experience. I've seen pay ranges between $5 and $25 per hour. Various other online jobs. I've seen people do programming, web development, app development, graphics, marketing, and other online jobs. Obviously, you need some education and experience to be able to pull this off, but it might be the thing for you. Some people already do these things in a 9-to-5 on-location job, but they're too scared to go self-employed and rely solely on an online income. It's a huge chance, a big leap in their lives, and maybe they think there's a big risk they will fail. Sure, doing your own marketing and getting clients yourself is hard, but if you put your mind to it and learn about the process, you can do it just fine. Cryptocurrency investing. This may sound silly to those of you who are unfamiliar with the cryptocurrency market, but I've known a fair number of people who make more than enough to live on from cryptocurrency investments. Some of those people buy and hold for long periods of time, over several years, and some do day trading. However, most of the day traders I know seem to lose money, so I would recommend only long-term investing unless you really know what you're doing. Online affiliate marketing. If you join affiliate programs such as the one that Amazon.com has, or the Fruit Haven affiliate program that's linked below, you can make a steady stream of commissions. You have to be good at online marketing, but this is an easily learnable skill. Property management and sale. If you know the language of the country you're going to, and you are honest with money and good with paperwork and legal stuff, you can help other foreigners buy and sell property and even manage the properties for them. Also construction management, which is kind of related. If your community is large and there is a lot of construction going on, you might find work managing projects, writing blueprints, and doing similar things. Selling fruit trees. If you learn grafting and other propagation methods for rare fruit species, you can sell rare varieties that most local nurseries do not have, which means you can earn more money from doing it. For example, in Ecuador, common fruit trees even grafted, may sell for only $2 to $6 each, but rare varieties can sell for $10 to $20 or more. You can even start a website and get into the mail order business, where specialty growers will order trees from you to ship around the country to various farms. At Fruit Haven, we occasionally get requests to buy rare grafted fruit trees, and we don't even advertise this. Selling rare vegetables. Once we get into agricultural labor and management, the payoff starts to decline precipitously. Because in developing countries, what are most people doing for work? They're doing agriculture. So you have too much competition and profits are low. However, one thing that many developing countries have in common is that there is a smattering of rich Chinese people and also lower-class Chinese who work in mines, dams, or other big development projects. This is mostly due to China's model of basically being a loan shark to developing countries. Now, for some reason, the populations in many developing countries in South America and Central America don't like to grow new products, even if there may be a market for them. In Ecuador, I have had numerous Chinese people begging me to grow vegetables like okra, water spinach, and other things that they eat massive amounts of every week. They say there's only one farm in the country that grows this stuff. That farm must be making a killing. Not to mention North American expats also want vegetables like okra that aren't really a staple of Hispanic cuisine and thus aren't grown in many of these countries. If you can manage agricultural resources and labor in a profitable way, you can make a lot of money selling vegetables that are in high demand but are not being produced by the local farmers due to their unwillingness to produce new things. Right? For example, regular vegetables, you'd be lucky if you get 50 cents or $1 per pound for them. But rare vegetables, you can get $2, $3 per pound. So the reason I didn't mention Asia here is while many wealthy Chinese are actually migrating out of China and into other Asian countries, those countries generally already have the wealth of vegetables that the Chinese are looking for. So there's no real advantage to entering an already saturated market. As for Africa, I'm not sure if those vegetables are grown there, but there are definitely plenty of Chinese people in some African countries as well, due to the reason I described above. Another option, providing facilitation services for other foreigners. This is possible if you know the native language. Many people will pay good money for someone who can sort out visa paperwork and other processes. You have to build up a good online reputation and do your own marketing, perhaps have a website as well, but I know many people who do this for a living. And it doesn't necessarily require prior experience in this area, just that you act in a professional manner and you have a deep understanding of the legal processes that you are helping your clients through. These are just a few ideas, and I'm sure now that I've got your wheels turning, you can think of about 10 more. Now you have to figure out how to apply this to your situation. 1 in every 10 people who watch this video is thinking, great, I've got that skill that I can do online, or that sounds like a good job to me. I'll just save up some money and leave my developed Western country that is slowly devolving into an authoritarian cesspool of communists and ridiculous zoning laws. But the other 9 of you still have no idea what to do. Well, if you really want to change your life and leave your country, you have to either come up with something new or adapt one of these ideas to your own skills and experience. 2 old adages are applicable here. Where there's a will, there's a way, and necessity is the mother of invention. You need to have a strong willpower to develop the skills and strategies necessary to get where you want to go. But you also have to watch out, because being in a comfy situation with a regular job does not really provide you with necessity. When there is less necessity, you need to rely more on the will to develop your skills. If you just up and move to Rwanda today, you can be pretty sure that tomorrow you'd be doing everything you can to make some online venture work out, and it probably would work because necessity is a very strong motivator. But most people aren't as stupid as me, so they probably won't move when they don't yet have an income stream figured out, right? I learned that lesson about 5 years ago. You need to find a middle ground in between giving yourself the necessity that would force you to develop an income stream pretty quickly in a new place, and the strong will and creativity that will help you to plan and develop a side income stream while you are still living the 9-to-5 in your Western socialist hellhole. So that's my free advice. It's worth every penny. I hope it helps you. And remember, I'm not suggesting that everyone must leave their country before they get sent to the gulags. I just think it's a good idea. If you are happy where you are, stay there. I'm sure the FEMA camp's got enough food for you. If you like this video, punch the like button, smash the subscribe button, and destroy the alert button, and check out the websites linked below, like yourbrainonfruit.com, fruithavenecovillage.com, and most importantly, terrafruitus.com. Bonus idea, I remember I told you if you watched to the end, I'd have this really cool bonus idea. So here it is. A lot of people get stuck in this trap where they realize all the bad things their government is doing and they want to get out of the country and live a simple life in a rural area. But they never do it because they can never get past the worry of not being able to support their family on a possibly limited income. or even just themselves. Even after all my great ideas in this video, they still can't figure it out, right? Well, there is a solution for you. Figure out some way to work half the year in your country, or 9 months each year. You might have to get creative, but probably a lot less creative than you'd have to be to get the same income stream in the country you are moving to. With your cushy developed country income, you can certainly afford to fly to your tropical paradise and back each year for a 3 to 6 month period or more. Then back in your home country, you have some sort of a home base or a creative temporary living situation where you can work and make a crap load of money without having to pay a rent or mortgage for the part of the year that you aren't there. So that's why you say you had to be creative, right? This can give you a kind of a transition period where eventually you can permanently move to your paradise and say adios to your reptilian overlords.